So with winter fast approaching, guess it's time to make a video on how to store your lawnmower for winter. So first things first, a good cleaning is in order, both on the deck and under the deck. Now when you tilt your lawnmower to the side to clean underneath, make sure the exhaust points up. Don't ever flip it on the side where the exhaust will point down. There's a little cover right behind the intake manifold right there. That's the valve chamber. That's dry out of oil, and it's supposed to be that way. When you flip it on the exhaust side down, that fills up with oil, and if you start it up right away, or even if you wait a couple of days, there's always oil left in there. When you start it up, the oil shoots out everywhere into your air cleaner, then you have to take your air cleaner out, clean it up real good, and everything is just full of oil. So always tilt it exhaust side up, like this. And then just take regular scraper and scrape it clean. Really important to clean your deck very well, because dead grass or shit left over on the deck can make humidity, and that will rot the deck. Very common thing on any lawnmowers is people don't clean them, and you're also supposed to regularly clean them throughout the year. The most important time of the year to clean it is the end of the season. Next is checking the air cleaner, cleaning that. This is what the element looks like. You just brush it clean, tap it clean, whatever, and soak it in just a little bit of oil. The oil sticks on any dirt or dust, whatever, so it doesn't get into the engine. Next thing, personally I don't do, but if I would leave the engine all winter without starting it, I would do it. You pull a spark plug and you squirt a bit of oil into the cylinder, and then you put the spark plug back in, and then without using the safety handle, pull the cord really slow just to circulate that oil in the cylinder. This is to help keep everything well lubed up so nothing seizes, and when you start it next season, it doesn't cause any wear and tear. It will smoke for a little while, but that's it. Now personally, I don't do that because I start this lawnmower once every month for 20 minutes throughout winter. And that brings me to the next subject: leaving it full of gas or drying it out. Well, there's a pro and con to both. Leaving it full, it prevents any condensation to form in the fuel system, so you don't get water in your carb or in your gas tank or whatever. So that's what I do. I always leave it full. When I do run it for 20 minutes, I bring my little bottle and refill it back up to the cap. But if you leave it completely full for winter, what happens is the gas will age, and that could gum up the carburetor. But then again, which is worse, water causing rust and seizing everything in there, or gummy gas? The best thing to do would be to fill it up and put a good dose of Stable fuel conditioner or fuel stabilizer, whatever you want to call it, and run it for a little while to make sure that stuff circulates everywhere in the fuel system. But I don't put any stabilizer in it. I just fill it up and run it every month just to keep fresh gas in the carburetor, and it's been working wonderfully for me. That's how you store a lawnmower properly if you want it to run as good as this one. This one, being a Tecumseh, starts on the first pull every time. It's never failed me. The only time it doesn't start on the first pull is when it's really cold in winter. But in summer, or even right now, it's only 10 degrees outside. I'm sure if I prime it real good, she'll start on the first pull. Let's see.